What's going on, people? Today we're gonna open up a little thing I found at the thrift store. Thrift store find dose number 2. This is called the original creepy crawlers. So you gotta be ready to get creepy. This is not brand new. I thought it was brand new when I purchased it. It is still taped up, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tape off. So let's do this. 1 tape off. 2 tape off. So now we can, if my mathematics is correct, we should be able to open this right up. So here we go. Open we are. And this is what you find right when you open this. So we're gonna open this up all the way. So we have a little furry friend. I'm not really sure what that is. It's already open. This is kind of gross. Now drop the thing. It looks like a rope and chain kind of situation. Well, it looks like we have a ton of weapons. This is actually what it is. It's like a little stabber. It looks like crab claws. We have this axe to axe things with. We have a mighty sword to keep this creepy crawlers out. I'm not really sure what this is. Or this. Maybe something you put on the ground. I'm not really too sure. But yeah, like what I said, there's a ton of weapons in this. The back of the box, it doesn't really say anything, so very interesting. We have another one of these, I think they say something. Gooplex. This is called Gooplex. Like it's suplex. In here, with the mold pack. This is where all the good stuff should be to make our creepy monsters. Yup, here we go. And here's the mold set made of metal. We have a dinosaur, Dino Man. It looks like a crab. Something else. This one's a ton of spiders. Here. 2 circles, I guess. I'm not really sure what that is about. We have a deadly scorpion. And some more cockroaches. Ew. A big tarantula. I know what that is. You don't want to see what that is. You don't want to mess with a tarantula. I can tell you that for a good second. Another dinosaur right here as well. Maybe like a mask. Some kind of monster or something right over there. And, yeah, this box is all empty. Empty that box. And then this right here. This is what heats it up, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct. So we're gonna plug this in just 1 second. Yup, it looks like we should have like a spoon or a spatula. Yup, right here to put this in. I'll put it in right there. Boom, slide that in. When it gets warm enough. Very cool. Very, very cool. Here's some instructions. But obviously, if you saw my last video, you know I don't read instructions. Hashtag instructions are for idiots. And that's why I should read them. But oh well. I'll read when I'm dead. That's what I like to say. Some more. This is an oven inspection checklist. Gives you the rules. Make sure that you're following the rules. But hey, what's life without winging it sometimes? And then you have some more instructional videos. And then here we go. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. This is the thing that we need to have. And this looks like one of them exploded. So I think I understand how to do it. So we're just gonna go off and just put it right in. So right now I'm gonna go over right behind me. We have a plug. So I'm gonna go plug this in. Remember to be safe with plugging things in. If you don't know where you got it from, I got this from a thrift store. I hope that they tried to plug it in or something. I know I haven't. I didn't open this. This was my first time opening this. So I'm going to put it right back on the charger. Not the charger. I'll put it right into the plug and see what's good with this. Can I move it over here? That's a real question. And it dropped right into the sink. Alright. Let me try once again. Like this is the only port over here. Alright, so it's plugged in. There's an on and off switch. Ooh, look at that. It lights right up. Let me make sure that everyone can see it. It also seems like there's a auto lock feature. So when you turn it on to warm it up, you won't be able to get into it and burn yourself. So that's pretty cool, pretty smart. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep this on, make sure it gets nice and hot. It says right up here, do not touch, because it is a hot surface. So I'm going to make sure to not touch that. But the first one I'm going to try off and do is this big dinosaur right here. So I'm going to actually use an instruction manual as a little safe play space up here to make sure that everything goes fine. Make sure it don't make a mess on this nice bar. So I'm going to put that right there in this nice little Ziploc baggie that some unfortunate soul probably gave me. I'm not sure what happened. Well, this is nice. I think one of them freaking spilled open and I'm getting all over my hand. Ugh. But the first one we're going to use is this official Plastite Goop Compound. So my hand is all gooey from the bag. And I need to figure out how to open this. Let me make sure that this isn't going all over the place. So let me close that. This is not coming off for some reason. I just took it right off. I think you need a lot of it. This green stuff seems like it's pretty at the end of its game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right over here and I'm going to see if there's a napkin. I didn't see any. But I do have napkins right over here, right out of camera focus. Here's the scoop. This is pretty nasty, to be quite honest. So I'm going to choose a different one to make sure that there is enough. But I can smell this freaking heating up right now. Here we go. Now, I would assume that you want it to be all just filled right up with this creamy goodness. But it seems like a lot of it's just freaking used up, to be quite honest. I absolutely love putting my hand in that bag. I feel this gooey stuff. There we go. Here we go. This is filling up nicely now. Beautiful. This is working quite wonderfully. Now, I should probably, to be quite honest, I should probably read the instructions to know how long it's going to take to make sure that this is nice and well. So don't overcook a freaking dinosaur. Alright, so the dinosaur is all filled up. So what we're gonna do, because we can't open this, this does get pretty hot. So because it won't open, because that is on, I'm gonna turn it off. We're gonna grab this, it's like a spatula of some sort, and we are going to insert it right here. This is a nice little feature. We're gonna put it right in. I have to go like this. It's auto locking for some reason. I think that if this heats up to a certain degree, I think it has to have a second to cool down, maybe. That could be possibly what's going on. This is not letting me in right now. So we have to wait a second for it to cool down. Meanwhile, when that's happening, I'm going to come right over here. I'm just going to hand underneath some water. I know that's not the most sanitary thing to do, but at least my hand will stop feeling all goopy and gross. I'm gonna grab another napkin. Right over here, wipe off the wet, icky water from the goopiness. And this still is auto locked. What I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna unplug this. Maybe just jammed. Jeez. I think I may have just, I heard something snap. There's something that I just freaking broke. But for the case of this video, alright, there we go. It is in the oven now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to plug this plug right back in. There we go. And then let's watch it cook. Let's watch it cook. Very strange. Maybe I shouldn't have forced this open. That's why you read instructions though. Let me see what happens when I maybe it won't close all the way because it wasn't in all the way. Remember, this is metal going into a warm surface. Obviously, after you're done cooking it, you don't really want to put it on. I seem to have broke the machine. Alright, so if I could tell you one thing about this little experience that I just had, always remember to read the instructions. Make sure you always read them. If I read the instructions, I would have known that if I were to force this open unwillingly to make sure that this is open for me to work on, to put my creepy creature into, then the machine would not want to work. This is overall meant for a little kid, not for somebody who's 19 years old. If you go out and get this, remember that if it's on and if it's hot, this safety, I didn't really realize that this was a safety feature. I mean, I kind of understood the concept that, like, thinking about, like, to make sure that it doesn't burn you. So trying to open this would make sense to not open it. But when you're making a video and you want to open it, you just fucking open it, alright? So, this is no more. This would not cook. I think this would be the same concept as an easy bake oven. I mean, if you're a guy, you don't want a girly version, this will probably be the best one to go pick up. Because I bet you, if you had like a little spatula, you'd be able to open this and put this right in. Put like a little pizza, like a little pizza biscuit or a cupcake. You want to make the, you probably fit a mini cupcake in there. But yeah, I mean, this was our little experience. Last time I said you can never fail with science, but today, with machinery these days, safety is always the key. So make sure, if you don't understand something, do not force it open. Do not force any situations upon yourself that makes you look like a fool, because this machine was broken during the process of this video. I am sorry, but that's just some ways. Sometimes, just what happens with life, alright? This was the Bizarre one. This was the Bizarre effect. Thank you for watching. Excuse me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this, subscribe, view other my content. Last time we did a video, we did a review of making a volcano. It was by RS Tech Kids or something. Great video. It's kind of the same situation, but every time I do these videos, I'm learning. So this was learning experience number 2. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit the like button, hit subscribe. Remember, I just said that, but I want to make sure you do. Thank you for watching. This was the Bizarre Effect. Remember to take a look for our future content. Thank you once again. It also seems like there's a auto lock feature. So when you turn it on to warm it up, you won't be able to get into it and burn yourself. So that's pretty cool, pretty smart.